2 or 3 days after the conflict was over, I was here, and then we set up several branches of banks so that the people could deposit their money. And thereafter, we made a law that if anyone wishes to have branches in banks or finance companies in Colombo or any other place, they must first open here. So that worked quite well, and that's how so many came in.
Now more banks in Jaffna than
anyone else. But I think now we have a bigger task in order to have great amount of business to be transacted in Sri Lanka. So that I was happy when I saw, when we were coming, that the fields were being cultivated and all were very beautifully cultivated and very methodically cultivated. And I know water is not the easiest of commodities to find here. But with all that, to see a greenery was actually wonderful, and I must compliment and congratulate all of you. You would have, in some way or the other, assisted this process. And when I came here, your Vice Chancellor told me that you have 11,000 undergraduates and 4,500 are from the southern part of the country, Sinhalese people. So I think that's a wonderful statement. Not enough people know that. Not enough people understand that there is so much of interaction taking place in Jaffna and in the northern part of the country, which sometimes is forgotten. So I suppose
visibility is not
the
there.
Visibility is not there, as the professor says. So I think what is most important is for us to have this understanding. So us coming here, and I was very thankful to all of you who made it possible for me to come. It is opening of the eyes. It's a revelation for us. Sometimes even if you hear it, it's not as good as when you come and see it for yourself. COVID did some virtual stuff for us, and we are all now used to these virtual meetings, virtual interactions. But at the same time, what is critical is to meet face to face. Then you understand people, you see the expressions clearly.
Human chemistry works.
The human chemistry, I think the chemistry officer is also here. Human chemistry is as important as the molecular chemistry. So I guess this is what we are about. And I would like to be your friend, where I could be instrumental in taking up certain issues that you have, where we can interact. And then I know when I say that your Bursa must be very happy.
Yeah, not an issue.
I know. But certainly we'll try and resolve those. But I think what is important.
That's what I told. We take very austere measures to face this situation.
While we are doing that, also we know that no country expands without investment. If you contract too much, there were instances of this last year where we had to contract because of the fact that there were a lot of challenges. But that's not our vision, that's not our philosophy. If you remember, even during the time of global challenges from 2006 to 2014, we never stopped anything. We didn't even stop imports. We had everything going, and that was the philosophy of our economic progress. We invested heavily on infrastructure, we invested heavily on people,
Roads.
on the roads. Even in your university, I'm sure you would have realized that there was so many hostels, so many investments were made, because we believe that only if you invest, that there can be new jobs created, new activities done. I am always conscious that there are about 400,000 young boys and girls who come out into the job market every year. Every year. You all train some part of them from the universities, but there are thousands of others who need to have livelihood opportunities, who need to have new jobs. To do that, we have to have a steady stream of investments coming into the country. So that's part of our work. President has also given clear instructions that we should have as many investments coming into the country. We're working hard at that. And at the same time, we want to see the opportunities that are available in the entire country. We are now doing a complete study of opportunities that are available, including your areas, because there are thousands of young boys and girls here who would want to have opportunities which are well-paying jobs. Your MP was talking to me as well, and what we ought to do is to have opportunities created for them, and maybe in partnership with you all, we can do that. So I want to say that we'll be happy to be of service. We'll be happy to listen to you. We have lots of challenges together to be faced, and I'm sure if we have a good understanding and a good dialogue, we will be able to go through with that times and then have a much more prosperous time for all our people. So let me say thank you very much for the warm welcome that you have given me and my team who has come here. And also I'm happy to have this interaction so that we can together learn from each other and to take it forward. Thank you, Professor. I leave it to you now to start off.
I welcome Professor Balasundram. He's one of the most prominent person when they articulate our issues of Jaffna to all the ministers over the years. Because of that, he is not popular either. Because
no, he is very popular with me because he has argued a lot of things to me.
Our people are popular only when you react the ministers. So he goes and articulates very well, and we are united.
Thank you very much for giving the opportunity. As you know, the Jaffna University